Are you ready for some good news? Shh. Listen. God is whispering because He loves you and has a great plan for you. Today's text is 1 Kings chapter 19 at verse 12. And after the earthquake, a fire. But the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, the sound of a low whisper. And when Elijah heard it, he wrapped his face in his cloak and went out and stood at the entrance of the cave. And behold, there came a voice to him and said, "What are you doing here, Elijah?" When God wanted to speak deeply to the aimless, cave-dwelling prophet, He reached Elijah with a whisper. A whisper is powerful. The whisper is the voice of comfort. When a mother wants to calm her crying baby, she does so with a gentle, soft voice. A shout agitates and frightens, but a whisper calms and comforts. The whisper is the voice of closeness. If I'm trying to get my wife's attention in a busy crowd, I may need to shout. If we're in a bustling restaurant, I may need to raise my voice above the hum of the other patrons. But if I'm at home, just the two of us at dinner recapping our day, I speak quietly. But at night on our pillows, I whisper. The closer you are to someone, the softer you speak. When God whispers, it means He's near. The whisper is also the voice of intimacy. We whisper secrets. God has trumpeted good news everywhere, but He also whispers to you. A toddler is not impressed that his father is the Super Bowl quarterback or the president of the bank. What matters to the child is the presence of the father, the feel of his scruffy face and the strength of his arms. A little child isn't interested in what his father does in the distance. It's what's up close that matters, giggling and wrestling and sitting in his lap to read a bedtime book. And God wants you to be close to you and you close to Him. So sometimes He whispers. A tornado tore through the mountainside, but God wasn't in the wind. And then an earthquake shook the hills of Horeb, but God wasn't in the tremors. A wildfire ravaged the brush and the trees of the cliffs, but God wasn't in the flames. But when God whispered, Elijah stepped out of the cave and into the presence of God. When God whispers, it's glorious. And that's the gospel. Well, that's today's daily devotional, and for more like it, you can click right here. Better yet, subscribe to this channel and stay in touch with us. Hope you have a great rest of your day.